Everybody wants to be joyful, right? Well, truth be told, I think very few people actually value joy on its own. By and large, we aren't taught to want joy. We're taught to want success, to be successful earners, successful consumers, or successful workers, or students, or whatever. We're taught to do life according to certain measures and then to evaluate them to see if we're successful. If you could give people a choice between joy and success, I think most would choose success. Of course, there's probably this idea that if we're successful, it will make us joyful, but I think there are a few problems with that. One, there's no guarantee that success in our given pursuit will make us joyful. Being a successful corporateer might make you happy, or it might just give you an ulcer. Two, the drive for success often leaves us with too little time and energy to even think about joy, let alone understand it. And then three, it's probably wrong to think that joy is a condition that you get by achieving superior circumstances. In reality, I think joy is a virtue you develop. Scripture says that joy is a fruit of the Spirit. It comes from the spiritual workings within us. So if you're truly joyful, you can even be joyful when circumstances are bad. So yeah, pursuing success is different than pursuing joy, and a successful life is probably different than a joyful one. And what we commonly consider a successful life is probably different than a purposeful life, which often matters to us. But speaking of purpose, isn't pursuing joy kind of selfish? I mean, will the pursuit of joy make you a person of good purpose in the world? Well, I think this is interesting. I think joy does help with being unselfish and purposeful in your living, because a joyful person doesn't need to compete for success to be satisfied, doesn't need to treat people as objects, doesn't need to focus on worldly nonsense in pursuit of fulfillment. A joyful person is free to do what's good and right and eternal. Maybe everybody does want a joyful life, but I think few people know how to just pursue joy directly, to get the joy that helps you live freely and with purpose. So how do you do that?